We back with another video. Sit, boy, sit. Now today we're gonna discuss the temperaments of the Presa Canario and the temperament of the Cane Corso. This is a Spanish mastiff. Sit, sit. And this is an Italian mastiff. Both of these breeds were pretty much created by Americans. Americans went over to other countries, saw the breed, decided, oh, we like that. Let's breed them over in America. And that's what we did. Initially, when they first started the Presa Canario, the Presa Canario was a 100-pound dog, tops. Sit, sit. And they decided, well, you know what? Who can make the dog the bigger? And let's do that. So they decided they were going to make the Presa Canario really huge. They decided, well, no whites allowed, no other colors allowed except for this brindle and another color. So technically they only come in like 3 colors. You have this brindle, you have a lighter brindle, you also have a red, sit. And then you have this, what they call smut color. Or I don't know if the color is called smut, but this is like the smut. They also decided that you don't have a pure Presa Canario if the mask extends, sit, beyond the eyelids. So that's how you know a show quality dog. My dog's mask does not extend past the eyelids. So if your Presa Canario mask only came up halfway, or stopped here around the lips, or came past the head, you wouldn't win a show. Also, when they first started the Cane Corso in America, it was a 100-pound dog. Reason being, when you have a 100-pound dog, a 100-pound dog can move a lot more easier than a dog like this dog, which is like almost 115 pounds, and she's not really that tall. And if she was much taller, which like her parents were, she'd probably be 145 pounds easily. Sit! But for some reason, she came out short. And I believe that's because part of the history of the Cane Corso is there were British sailors who took the bulldog, which is basically the modern day pit bull. They took the bulldog to the Spanish islands, the Canary Islands, and they decided, hey, well, let's fight my dog against your dog. Some of the dogs did well, some didn't. And then those dogs end up getting mixed together. Sit! So this dog right here is a Tall Oaks Bloodline, which is the top of the line American Presa Canario. I don't really know too much about the champions or the bloodlines of these dogs. You can't really Google it or read it, so someone else will have to steer me in that direction. But she has like at least 10 grand champions, 10 from America and possibly even 10 from Europe. Sit, sit. Sit. So this is what, she's got the little dewlap chin, and she's everything about a Presa. The only thing is she's a little bit too short, which I don't care. Because a lot of you people want a 145-pound dog, and then when they drag you down the street, you wouldn't know what to do. Next. Secondly, we have this Cane Corso. This is Italian Mastiffs. Americans went over there. I think it was Mike Santilli or somebody. Sit! Cherokee, sit! Cherokee, sit! Went over there, he saw the dogs, he brought them back, he made them a breed. Now they're popular all over the world. This dog right here was used by Romans for fighting in wars. So they would set these dogs on fire, stick them on people, put spikes on these dogs, put armor on these dogs, stick them on people, track down the natives, just terrorize people. More so probably fleeing armies, use them to run you down. But then the Europeans got a hold of them, and America got a hold of them. And also they were used in the south of Italy. South of Italy, they have places where they just let the pigs roam. The pigs just go out and do their own thing. But then when it's time to collect the pigs, they can't really catch them. So they use the Cane Corso to collect the pigs. Sit, sit, sit. They also have a festival where they run around Italy and they fight these dogs in the middle of the street and drink beer and liquor or whatever. I don't know if they still do it, but it's videos of it. They roll up on each other, they fight the dogs, and that's their heritage. That's what they do. They dress up like Where's Waldo, and that's what they do. Sit, sit, sit. The history of my Cane Corso is I have Scandifo bloodline. This is basically 100% pure Scandifo dog. If you trace back, sit, sit, sit. If you trace back the lineage of these dogs on top and bottom, it will go back to Nino the First, which I can't see Nino the First. I guess it's a website, the Cane Corso registry online, just like Bullypedia, where you can go online and when you trace it back, sit, sit, sit. When you go online, you trace it back and you'll see Nino the First. I'm assuming it's Nino the First because on both sides, upside and downside, Nino the Second is in her bloodline on her papers like 4 or 5 times. So Nino the Second was a copy of Nino the First, which is basically the first champion Cane Corso from Italy, I believe. Not 100% sure on that, but it's the most sought after blood and it's the best bloodline. She also has Gabbana and a bunch of other dogs from the Scandifo camp from their first 5, whatever. Sit, sit, sit. The Europeans got a hold of this dog and they decided they were going to add in Great Dane, and they also add Boxer into these dogs. I don't know if, and there's also a rumor that there are Rottweilers in these dogs. I'm not sure, I don't know. But what I do know is I have pure Scandifo bloodline from when they first made the Cane Corso or brought it to life. That's what I have. It's a throwback. And this dog has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 champions in his bloodline easily. So yes, all my dogs are champion. As you can see, she's very nice. She's probably about 100 something pounds right now. Probably only like 110, maybe 105, maybe just 100. She lost some weight. She had got sick. Her fur came off. She really got messed up. And I think that's because I decided to switch their dog food to cheap dog food because I had a whole bunch of puppies. Sit. Stop. You're not omnivores. Sit. Stop eating grass. But one thing I can say, the temperament of these dogs is almost night and day. The Cane Corso is more so of a dog that just wants to, my Cane Corso at least, she just wants to intimidate other people. Sit, 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 sit. And if you do anything wild, she's probably gonna jump on you. This dog right here, if you get too close, you will be bit. You will be bit if you get too close to this dog. See the difference? She sniffs the stick, she bites it. She doesn't like to play, my Presa can't get the stick back out. Presa Canario doesn't like to play. She doesn't like to play with sticks or toys. But if someone came in this field, sit, she would immediately get between me and that person and warn that person to get up out of here. Person kept coming, person getting bit. This girl right here will probably chase the person. Sit! So they're getting a little bit too antsy. Sit! They ain't been out in a while. Sit! Free! One thing you'll notice about my dogs is they can run. Now, my Presa is probably not going to be running that great right now because they haven't been outside all week, except for, I think, maybe Monday and Tuesday was the last time they were outside. My Presa Canario wasn't as mobile up until this year. She's about to turn 3 years old. So I think it was 2 factors. Well, really 3 factors. Well, really, let's just call it 4 factors. One, when I first got the dog, I decided, let's walk 5 miles. Let me put some heavy chains on this dog, and let me run the hell out of it, walk the hell out of this dog. I think that was a very bad idea. What you want to do with these mastiff dogs is you do not want to run them until they are at least 2 years old. You do not ever want to put any weights on them. No need to put weights on them. No need to run them. And what I mean by run them, I mean, as you can see, we're in a large field. This field is, they're used to this field. What you want to do is bring the dog out. First, you want to let the dog get 5 minutes of running as a puppy. 5 minutes. Then once you see that the dog has mastered 5 minutes without sitting down or getting tired, then you can go up to 15 minutes. And I would not run this dog more than 20 minutes before it's 2 years old. I mean, like, you can walk them, you know, but don't run them. Also, with this girl right here, she was doing a lot of running, and she ended up hurting her leg one day. Then she re-injured the leg and injured the leg, and then it got better, and then she hurt it, and then it got better. But now the leg seems to be almost completely healed. I also attribute it to glucosamine, hip and joint pill supplements. You want to give these dogs hip and joint pills to kind of aid in the process of the growing and development of their legs. I believe the reason is dogs probably ate a lot more cartilage. Cartilage is the stuff in the chicken, the little the stuff in between the bone joints, or the carcass of the bird. It's cartilage. That was probably mostly a dog's diet. Bones, basically, scraps. And we don't feed dogs that anymore. We feed them dog food, which probably doesn't contain any of that. So you have to give these guys supplements in order to strengthen their legs. And you also want to give them meat, because they need meat in order to just grow and stay healthy. In a nutshell, the temperament of this guy right here, he is only, I believe, 8 months. He'll be 9 months soon. He does not like strangers. None of these dogs like strangers. They don't want to meet people. They don't want you to pet them. They don't like people. They don't like other dogs. They don't want to make new friends. That's probably what makes them good guard dogs. The best part of what I'm doing with my program here, with my Cane Corsos and my Presa Canaries, I'm going to breed with a guy, I think it's Donnie Cane Corso, Donnie Corsos. And then I may keep it a surprise, but I'm not going to keep it a surprise. Maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm going to keep it under wraps. But I'm going to breed with him first in order to create a more healthy Corso. His dogs are a little bit lighter than my dog. But with that being said, they're more agile. With these large dogs, people don't understand. When you keep breeding for size, I'm going to breed with this big 100-pound dog. I'm going to breed with a 200-pound dog. You never stop to think, can this dog run? Can he play fetch? How old is this dog? All you hear is, I'm going to breed. Somebody, I was somewhere the other day, he said, I'm buying me a 200-pound dog. Maybe a Borough Bull or a Corso or something. And I'm just looking at him like, man, why does it have to be 200 pounds? Why can't it be 100? Why can't it be 90? Why does it have to be 200? Because in our minds as humans, we want the biggest and the baddest of everything. And sometimes what we want is not good for us. You see this dog right here? Look at him. Now right now he's pushing 75 pounds. I'm trying to get him to 80 before the end of next month, which I'm still trying to be big. I'm a human. right? I'm still trying to get him bigger than what he needs because I need him a certain size in order to breed him. If he doesn't reach at least 98 pounds, I can't breed him. You know, I need him at least 98, maybe 95, I'll do it. But I really need him to be, you know, over 100. I don't need him to be much more than 100 because a 100-pound dog is enough to put you down. I mean, think about it. Imagine you walk outside as a 100-pound raccoon or a 100-pound rat in your house. You're out of there. 100-pound cockroach. You're gonna run for your life. So that's the same thing with these dogs. Best thing I like about this guy is he's not overly aggressive. But look at her. Look at him. This is how you know. Look at him. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Look, just running. I'm about to cut this short because somebody could get injured because we haven't been out here all week. And, well, as you can see, they've been running around for 15, 20 minutes already. We don't need to take it too far. I don't want them to hurt themselves because they've been cramped up for a while because I've been working. And I haven't been able to walk them. I could not leave these dogs loose in my yard, the two big ones, because if for some reason somebody put their hand over the fence or something, they might rip it off. So I can't leave these guys loose while I'm gone. They have to be under lock and key because, I mean, someone could get hurt. You know, I actually left this one outside in the cage this week. It was like 90 something degrees. It almost took her out. She was alive, but she wasn't looking too well when I got home. So I realized leaving her outside in this cage that I have, it's not even a cage, it's like a big giant kennel that I built out of cinder blocks. Wasn't a good idea. But I can leave this guy out all night long, and I also can leave him out all day long because he's not that aggressive as of yet, and he's not that big to where he can jump out. But he can move though. Now sometimes you gotta think, man. I was at a dog event and there was a Rottweiler there. And this Rottweiler was only 95 pounds. But man, he was running and chasing the ball. And all I kept thinking was, man, I want to play fetch with my dog like that. Like, I want a big dog that can run. And I mean, when I say run, I mean take off like a rocket ship and come back with the ball. As you can see, Cherokee is winded now, so she's just laying down because her legs are tired. The reason being is she has not been out all week. And even when she was out, I've been working for the last 3 weeks, so I haven't been able to really run this dog. And she was getting pretty strong. That brings me to another point. If you have one of these dogs, you probably want to put them in a 10 by 10 enclosure. That gives them a chance to stretch their legs at all times. A 10 by 10 enclosure is perfect. They can walk around and they can stand, and it will be really good for them to put them in a 10 by 10 enclosure. Or if you can do 15, that'll work as well. Or put them on a chain. Some people don't like chains, but I don't have no problem with it. I'm waiting for her to fully heal up, and then I'm probably going to take her up to about 120 pounds. And that'll be it. Oh, look, Cherokee's back up. But this is how she get injured because... And another thing, also with this guy, Puppy, we call him Pup Wup. His name is Simba, so he got two names. It's kind of confusion. We'll see, he's growing, so he's only 9 months. We'll see what name really sticks on him. We call him Puppy or Pup Wup and Simba, or Simba. He's actually taller than Cherokee right now. So if he could get, if he could get up to Milan's height and size, that would be great. Or if he can just get wider, a little bit wider, that would be good as well. Just need him at about 98 pounds. 98 would be great. Oh, he lifted his leg up to pee. He's getting older. I've never seen him do that before. That's the first time. So maybe I'll just try to at least get them out every Saturday and Sunday and really, really, really get them there walking. But also, Puppy does not like strangers. A friend of mine came over and he was on him. He didn't attack him. He didn't try to bite him, but he just put his nose basically to his leg and just kept barking and would not stop. And it wasn't like a bark. It was like a deep, deep, low bark without him opening his mouth up. Just, and each time he came by, he just got closer and closer. So that's cool, because another thing, a lot of these guard dogs are a little bit too much guard dogs for today's society. I don't need him to just straight up attack you, but I mean, that's why I'm using this dog here for a lot of reasons. So, he can run, and he has the ability to just get all up in the face of a stranger or an intruder. Get all up in their face. Now, the intruder may decide to hurt him, but once you do something to one of these dogs, just be prepared, because they all, what's that? What's that? Just be prepared for them all to get at you. It's your boy Mel. I'm out.